Happy Tuesday, everyone, and thanks for checking into WeatherBug. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast on your last day of June 2015. Can't believe that. Well, the high amplitude weather pattern that developed here a couple of days ago will continue, and it looks like this is going to keep the heat locked up in the western U.S., some cooler conditions in the eastern U.S., and the high altitude wind flow pattern, that is also the storm track, so it's going to keep the spotty severe thunderstorm threat along that, along with some heavy rainfall. So for today, we've got the slight risk of severe weather today in the high plains, also along the front range of the Rockies, but then from the Ohio and Tennessee Valley down to the Gulf Coast states, up into the Mid-Atlantic region and parts of the Northeast. Pretty large area of slight risk thunderstorm potential that may contain some hail and high winds, maybe some locally heavy rainfall. And then on Wednesday, again, still following that upper level wind pattern. And these are areas that may be conducive of a few strong to severe thunderstorms on Wednesday and again on Thursday. So kind of just watching this pattern as you watch the upper level wind pattern here race north into Canada, back down through the midsection of the nation and then back into the northeast with little impulses of energy riding along that. Again, that's the storm track. And where you have these impulses of energy, that may focalize some of the more active to strong, maybe even severe thunderstorm potential. And again, with several days of thunderstorm activity within this zone, maybe upwards of 1 to 3 inches, isolated 4+ inch amounts, and that may lead to some localized areas of flooding. The monsoonal thunderstorm activity is now starting to show up in the desert southwest as the heat continues to bake that area. And it looks like the heat will continue from Billings to Denver and Phoenix at 109. But I think the heat is going to be returning for places in the Pacific Northwest as we get closer to this upcoming 4th of July weekend. But it does appear that temperatures will remain cool closer to the Great Lakes. Tomorrow, Chicago only at 66.